Yep,
Hey,
you started recording. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our channel.
hello, welcome.
You're Midnight Beauties. I'm Tiffany Bath,
I'm Melissa Ann.
and we're coming to you via live. Well, not live, but from Zoom because our other streaming service is being a little wonky. So we're going to come to you from Zoom today, but otherwise we'll be coming through different things. But we're going to be coming to you every single week with a new show, with fun and spunk, and it'll be really, really great. Today I'm so excited
I'm
because
I'm very excited because
I
we
know
got Rebel Rose.
we do. We've got Rebel Rose
Yeah, I got the box.
packaging, and we're going to be reviewing that today, along with a couple of other things. In the spirit of makeup and skincare, I stopped. We were at Big Lots, and I stopped in the aisle, and I found this $3 bottle of L'Oreal Insta Filter, and I've used it once, so I'm going to give you my review on it, but I'm going to give you another opinion on it. And then also, to go with our Wet n Wild Rebel Rose, I have a new primer that I
And,
found.
and that's Wet and Wild too?
It is Wet n Wild.
Gotcha. See, you're feeling my vibe because I got a theme going because look at here. I got Wet and Wild eyeliner and then I got a Wet and Wild primer, I think, too. I know I
So
grabbed a couple of things.
with the Wet n Wild eyeliner, me personally, it bleeds right here. Like I put it on, and 2 seconds later, it bleeds right here. So I'm not a big fan of the Wet n Wild
This is the one that
eyeliner.
I brought. It's liquid mega liner. So I've used
You
it
love that.
before.
You love that liquid liner.
I do. But like you said, if you're not somebody that's used to liquid liner, it could have a tendency to bleed. I'll
Yes.
agree with that. But
But
for
I usually
$2.99, you can't beat it.
you can't beat it. And I mean, Wet n Wild is priced effectively.
Yep.
It is, in the line of drugstore brands. I feel like there's a hierarchy with drugstore brands,
Yep.
even though it's not high end. I feel
Yep.
like there's a higher end.
Yep.
I think they're somewhere in the middle.
I would agree with that. I think they're kind of like on the same level as like Elf. I think they're maybe not like towards like Maybelline or Revlon. I feel like those are bigger, but I think Wet n Wild, I mean, I remember when I was younger using Wet n Wild and going in and getting like $1 lipstick, and I feel like their price point has gone up a little bit and their product line has expanded, definitely.
Well, I also think Milani is up there. Milani
Yeah,
is definitely on here, and I think
yeah.
for me personally, I've had a lot of luck with their products, and I like them a lot.
Milani?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't used too many Milani, so that'll be interesting.
We'll have to do a show on Milani. And
Yeah,
speaking of which, everybody, please like, subscribe, and comment on our page. We want to know your opinions on what we review. We
yeah.
also know if there's something you want us to review, whether it be a beauty treatment, a new makeup, a new skincare, and things like that. And if there's somebody you want to see on our show, because we're going to have guests, one of the things that I'm really, really excited about is we're actually going to bring on makeup artists to recreate looks, whether it be from an era, a horror genre.
I can't wait for the horror. I'm so freaking excited about doing horror makeup. You have no idea.
I
I'm
know, me too,
pumped.
because what's exciting is they're going to teach us how to use our everyday makeup. Even the FX people
Yep,
are going to teach us how to use our everyday makeup to make an over the top
yep.
look for whether you're at a costume party or you feel like just somebody the fuck out, anything like that. That's what we're going to be doing. So our show is really diverse, and so we're going to embrace a lot of things. Especially we love horror. We're
We're
going to be
very
watching.
open to suggestions. If there's people out there that say, hey, can you look at this movie? Even if it's a movie that no one's ever heard of, we will watch it. We will look at it and maybe we'll recreate looks from it.
Exactly, and that's what's fun. Like you are in control, kind of our show. What you suggest, what you would like us to do, is what we're going to do. Think of us as your personal test control. That's what we're going to do. So we're excited to be here. This has been a dream of ours for a while because with
Makeup
this
is my passion. I don't know if I'm any good at it, but I love to do it.
you are good at it. You are good at it. Makeup's your passion. I love makeup, but I also love entertainment and I love
Mm-hmm.
movies. And, together it's a great mesh. And we've been trying to do this for a couple weeks, but technology has not been our friend.
Technology is not my friend.
We are technology illiterate.
Challenged?
Challenged.
Technologically challenged.
So forgive us if there's any blips or anything. It's a work in progress. As we evolve, we'll be evolving for the better, and using better platforms and things like that. But you're going to grow with us. You're now part of the Midnight Beauties family. You're going to grow with us. So please subscribe, like our page, comment. And the more comments you give us, the more feedback, the more we can grow, and the more things we can do.
Yep.
So the sky is the limit.
The sky is the limit. So, I guess should we delve into I don't know what you brought. I've got some skincare because I didn't do any skincare, and I'm gonna have to take my glasses off. Can't see anything, so I'm apologizing ahead of time. But and then maybe share a little bit of how we met, and a little bit of our backstory, how we met. Okay, all right.
Absolutely. Well, I put a moisturizer on, so I do use Pond's oil-free moisturizer, just
Okay.
because I have really bad combination oily skin.
Okay.
It's really oily through here, but it gets dry here. So I use that. So now, though, I am going to use the Coconut de Coco Water Drop Primer.
Oh, nice. I bet you that smells really good.
I don't know. Let's see.
You gotta try it out. Tell me.
It smells chemically.
Smells kind of what?
Chemically. It smells like chemical.
Oh, chemicals. I'm going to be using. I have something. It's called a pH resurfacing gel. It's by the brand Tula. It's a probiotic skincare. This is it's an alcohol-free gel toner. A lot of times when you think of toners, you think of ones that you use on a cotton ball and you rub it on your face. This you leave on. I actually really like this brand. I've seen them at Ulta. I actually got this I was a subscriber of FabFitFun, and I actually got it in that, and I absolutely love this. I just put a little bit on my hand, and a little bit goes a long way. It's very thin, has no smell to it at all, really.
So a little bit goes a long way with this too, and in closer inspection, as I have it under my nose, it has a nutty smell.
A nutty, okay.
It's kind of nutty. It's not like the coconut spray that I like so much, that you like so much.
Yeah, I like the coconut one.
And it feels okay. It feels all right.
Is it tacky at all?
Tacky isn't the word. Like dewy, definitely
dewy. Okay. Because sometimes tacky is good when you're doing foundation, because it's kind of like, you think of like when you're painting a wall, you use a primer and then you use the paint. It's kind of the same concept, that you do the primer and then the foundation has something to kind of hold on to. So sometimes tacky is good.
It's dewy. It's not bad. I don't hate it. It doesn't feel heavy, but it doesn't feel light, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I definitely can tell I have it on. That's all right. How Melissa and I met.
I'm just using a little eye cream.
What eye cream are you using?
It's called QMS. It's day and night cream. I got it in a BoxyCharm, I think. Or no. So when you, like every few months, you can order additional products off of BoxyCharm if you're a member or a subscriber for like a discounted amount. And I was looking for an eye cream and this was on there. So I ordered it and I actually really like it.
It looks nice. I don't really use an eye cream. What's the benefits of an eye cream?
Well, for me, I'm starting to get like little crow's feet, and underneath my eyes, you don't have as many oil glands. So if you're dry and you don't want that creasing from like foundation or concealer, it'll help to moisturize. Because you got to figure, this part of your skin is the thinnest layer of your skin. So you really want to make sure that's really nice and hydrated. And it just helps prevent, like, this is for anti-aging too, so that's going to help, prevent fine lines and wrinkles. The only thing is that I use a moisturizing concealer, so sometimes when you do both, I feel like it sort of glides over it, but that's all right.
That's okay.
But it's not too
so we're going to dive right into my Instafilter foundation.
Nice.
Actually, I used it once, so we're going to give it another whirl.
Okay.
It has its own little thing here. It has its own like little applicator. And as you can tell, there is a little hole here. And you actually, in order to get it out, and I'm not sure if I'm crazy about this at all because I like to have control over, if I want to be able to take the top off of my
I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see. So that's the sponge on top of the foundation?
Yeah, my camera's being
interesting.
It has a little hole because you're going to twist this.
Uh-huh.
All right, and it's going to come out. Can you see?
Yeah.
My camera's being a little wonky. So that's going to come out, and it comes out and you twist it. So, and then you just do this. And however, though, I don't know if you can tell, but it leaves like little hole marks on your face.
It does. Okay.
It's the weirdest thing. I'm not used to that yet. And I don't know if I like the twist part of it because I like to be able to open up my foundation and really get the rest of it.
So are you like me and you like to do your foundation first before your eyes? I know there's a lot of people out there that like to do their eye makeup before their foundation.
I like to have my whole face covered with foundation before I do my eyes. I don't know why. I'm just really weird.
I've always done it that way. I've tried doing it the reverse and it just doesn't feel right. But I'm using the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. It's a long wear foundation and you can use it as concealer all in one. I absolutely am in love with this product. It's got a really cool like doe foot applicator on it, but if you don't want to use it that way, it does have a little pump. And then I have my Hank and Henry sponges that I got in my BoxyCharm that I am obsessed with. It came with 2 different sizes. It came with a baby size and a mama size, or a daddy.
Yep, I got one of those too.
Did you got those too?
Yep, I did. I got a Hank and Henry. There was 3 of them though.
You got 3?
Yeah, mine are pink.
Oh, yours were pink. Oh, how nice! I only got the 2. Mine were neon yellow.
So who sells your foundation? Where can people buy it?
It's by Pure, so you can get it. You can get it from them on their website online. Just because with everything going on with social distancing and a lot of stores not being open, you can get it that way. But Sephora sells it. Also, Ulta too.
Just a disclaimer, anybody that we're reviewing here is not a sponsor.
Oh,
they did not send us any press kits. This was bought from our own money. However, though, if anybody sees this and would like to send us press kits, we're happy to take them, and we're happy to review them for you. And I can give you the address where to send them. 2 addresses, actually. So just a disclaimer really quick.
I am obsessed with this foundation. Like, I have a lot of redness in my cheeks. I've never been diagnosed with rosacea, but I think my mom has it, so I have a feeling that maybe it's probably what I have. And I have combination skin. Like, I used to have very oily skin, but as I've gotten older, it's gone more combination, which is good because oil helps to reduce or lessen the visible signs of wrinkles, which is really nice. But I absolutely love that foundation.
I have the best skin ever because.
And I've had this for a long time. It is a little bit expensive, so it is a little bit of an investment. I think it's like $28, but it's worth it. To me, it's worth it.
Well, that's not that bad. I mean, I was waiting for you to say like it was like $50 or something.
No, it's not. Their products are pretty reasonable. I think Foxy had one of their palettes in it. And pretty reasonable.
So this cover's okay.
Yeah.
It covers all right. But it leaves a very, and I'm going to be fair in this. I can't tell if it's leaving like an oily touch because of the dewy primer underneath.
Gotcha.
If it's the actual foundation itself.
What was the name of the foundation again?
Instafilter by Revlon. I got this for $3 at Big Lots.
Wow. That's not bad. That's good.
It's not bad. It gives you probably, I wouldn't say a full coverage, but it gives you a medium coverage.
Okay.
It's not horrible. For $3 and it's a bargain, I think.
Yeah.
For people that don't have a lot of, I have a lot of, I guess I hate to use the word blemished skin because I have a lot of freckles. I do have acne. It's probably not my favorite, hence why I do love the e.l.f.
Oh,
Concealer,
I like that.
which
I'm
is
gonna
probably my
be I'm using the Wet n Wild. I knew I had another Wet n Wild product. This is a Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil. I have no brows, so I draw my brows on, and I've used probably every single type of brow product that there is out there. Anastasia, ColourPop, I've used Benefit, which I love all of them, but they're, for somebody who's on a budget, I have to budget my money according to my bills and stuff. So, but I think it's only like $2.99 for this one. And I actually really like this one. I also use e.l.f. I like the e.l.f. one, but the e.l.f. I don't know if you could see on this one, it's slanted up on the tip there, the
Yep.
pencil. I don't know if it comes into the camera at all, but the e.l.f. one's not. So, but I love this one.
I love the e.l.f. concealer because it covers. It covers like crazy, and I absolutely love it and adore it.
Let me see
It
the
also,
concealer. Do you have a pic? Do you have the product? That's the e.l.f. one. See, I've used an e.l.f. one. It's not that, and I wasn't a fan of it, but I've never tried that one.
this is the 1 hour camo concealer. So you
Oh,
can buy this at Walmart. It is $6,
not
and
bad.
it's a camo concealer, and it works really, really well.
Okay. I always feel like I have to like really focus when I'm doing my eyebrows.
Okay, my dogs have decided to sing the songs of the people. This is just something that might be happening from periodically from time to time, people. I do apologize.
They want to be famous like their mom.
I don't know about that.
They want the limelight.
They get the limelight all right.
They said, "Mommy, do my makeup."
Actually, my dog Haley, who is a pit bull, I'm a huge pit bull advocate. She loves lotion. She likes to lick lotion.
Oh, my
I
Chewy
can't,
James did too. He loved lotion.
I can't get ready for work because I love perfume. I love things that smell good. If it smells good, I'm probably already a fan. I wear perfume all the time, body lotions. I have candles burning constantly, and I often smell products before I use them because I'm a dork. But my dog, who's a pit bull, likes to lick lotion, and it can be problematic sometimes when you're trying to get ready for work. But that's okay.
Aww. So completely side note, nothing to do with makeup. I was watching a TikTok video, and apparently, I love Barbie dolls. I've collected them my whole entire life, and I think it's been passed down by my mother. And then I'm fortunate that my mother-in-law loves Barbie dolls too, so it works out great. But they have this new thing. I think you can get them at Walmart where you take the Barbie and you dip her in like this water and you shake it around, and then she kind of I don't know, like her hair and her face and her stuff on her body appears, and you don't know which kind of Barbie you're gonna get. Like, I guess that's and I feel like I need to go and get that. The little kid was reviewing it on TikTok and it was $10. It was really awesome.
That does sound awesome. I what do I collect? I collect horror things. I collect candles. I collect everything horror. I collect souls because I'm an evil motherfucker. That's what I do. It's a good time.
Did you just
I
say
also
collect souls?
yes.
I love you.
I also have this as well. What Melissa's using. It's the contour and blush. It is Trip for Two by
Wander. Yeah, I like that. I'm using the mirror, but I am gonna use that product. I do like it.
That was also in BoxyCharm. Now, the one thing I'm not going to do today is, honestly, I'm not going to do my full look. I usually do after I do my foundation and my concealer, I usually do a setting powder. And I really like, and I don't know how to pronounce it, the satay,
Yate.
the Ciate. I like the Ciate. It smells really great. But I also like the tart one or the Rebel one. I like the Rebel. No, I'm going to get them for you.
Yeah, I didn't use the setting powder today.
Because sometimes you have to let it set for a couple of minutes, and I don't have time. So this is the Ciate setting powder.
I
This
have
ranges,
that one. I like it.
I like it too. This ranges from, I do believe, $15 to $25, depending on this, on where you buy it. You can get it at Sephora or Ulta. It's really good. I like it. You do have to let it set.
Did you think it was a little too light though?
I like that though.
Okay.
I like lights.
Okay.
I like lights. I'm kind of weird like that. And then I probably should have taken this out before, but I didn't. Becca, that's what it is. I also like the Becca setting powder. This
I like the Becca. I used it all up. I loved it.
Mine is almost gone, so I'm using it very sparingly because I really love it. But Becca also I looked this up. This is $25 on Ulta and Sephora.
Yeah, she has her own website too. You could order it off of her website too.
Yeah,
or like
but it's worth it.
Yeah, you could get it off of there too.
But for those of us on a budget, which I am on a budget, but need something worthwhile, because let me tell you something. Before I started this whole skin, I used to just literally wear, I didn't put any moisturizer on, no and I would only put my foundation on. My foundation would seep right into my pores, into my face. It would disappear, and then my face would look like an oil slick. I would look like a adolescent teenage boy hitting puberty. It was terrible. But once I started with the moisturizer and then the primer and then the setting powder, my makeup stays all day. One of my biggest pet peeves is reapplying shit. I'm lazy, I'm busy, I don't fucking care. I've got shit to do. I just want to look beautiful and go about my day. And reapplying shit is not on my mind. So
yeah, I don't feel like reapplying stuff either.
So with using a setting powder and stuff, you don't have to. And also Candid is a Revlon Candid. It's a setting powder. This is $8. It works really, really well for a drugstore brand, unlike Ciate and Becca, who are high end.
Yeah.
This works really, really well for a setting powder. Now, I normally let them set on my face for like 5 minutes. It's called, quote, baking, and it really works, actually. It really works. So if you wake up early enough and take the time to do it, I highly recommend to let it bake. But I like those products. I hope we didn't move too fast. If you do have any questions about what we're going through, I'm not trying to be rushing or anything. Put it in the comments. We'll happily message you back with, what you use and where to get them. We can actually put links. We'll put links in our description of where you can buy these things. So look down in the description and we'll put links to where you can buy all of these products.
And I want to add about the Becca one, because I know that other makeup artists have reviewed it in the past, but and I like the Becca one, but I wanted to say that it has like a cooling sensation to it. So that way when you put it on your skin, it almost feels like wet or cold. It's a really cool feeling. So you just have to make sure when you use that product that you seal the lid on it tight, so that way it doesn't lose that that cooling product piece of it, however it's meant to do that.
Yeah, it feels really good. Also, I just wanted to say that I do know that my camera's kind of going dark and then light and dark. Don't comment on it. I already fucking know, and I'm going to fix it. I promise. I'm going to fix it so I'm as light as Melissa. I'm going to make sure to rectify the problem.
Now, let me tell you, because you look really clear and I look blurry.
Well, maybe then it's me. Hopefully, but if anybody notices, I see it. I'm going to rectify it. You don't need to comment.
No, you look very clear. Like, you're crystal clear. Mine is a little bit blurry, so maybe it's just the way the video, who knows?
You're crystal clear on my end. See, technical difficulties. And this is why we're not editing. You're literally real and raw, and you're going to grow with us.
It can only get better, right? It can't get any worse. I just used the P. Louise. It's the P. Louise eyeshadow base. I have been dying to get my hands on this product, and I actually ordered this is number 5, but I ordered, it comes in different colors. It comes in all kinds of colors, black, white, pink, red, blue, silver, gold. And they have other products on there, and you can only get it, I believe, through Beautylish and through P. Louise website. But it's a company based out of the United Kingdom, and I absolutely love it. And I have to say that I ordered it on a Sunday, and I literally got my product Friday, and it came from the United Kingdom, UK. So I was very shocked, like how fast it came. The product came, which was absolutely wonderful. But I've actually used this already because I wanted to see how it worked, play around with it, and it makes your eyeshadow pop, like colors that maybe not necessarily popped before. It brings them out, but it stays on too.
I like that. It looks pretty. What I just put on my face, again, is another drugstore brand. It is No Shine All You Light Pale, because I am light and I am pale, and this is by Alame. This retails at $8 at Walmart. Again, none of these people, including Walmart, is a sponsor of our channel.
No.
You can also get these at other drugstores like CVS, Walgreens, places like that. So, but I unfortunately go to Wally World for a lot of my stuff because it's just easier, and I find it's cheaper than most drugstores.
Yeah. I'm dipping into some of the Rebel Rose eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using the Rebel Rose makeup brush too. It's really cute. It looks like a rose with thorns on it.
So should we go with the packaging? First of all, I want to say this packaging is pretty cool. It's edgy.
Pretty cool.
I like the purple, and it's got a incandescent silhouettes on it. When you open it up, it's pretty neat.
Oh yeah, I took all my package out. See, you were good. You left yours in.
So this is what it looks like all together. You've got and I'll take these out. You've got the rose blush brush. You've got the rose eyeshadow brush. You've got 4 lipsticks and 2 lip glosses and 2 lipsticks here. And then 3 eyeshadow palettes, and then 1 blush. So that's the packaging. So I'm going to
And it was $25.99 for the whole set. There is other sets online, and I ordered it right from Wet n Wild online. I'm not sure if you can get this in stores. It did say limited edition, but it arrived really quickly, I have to say. And it was like about a week and a half. And they have different sizes of the Rebel Rose. So you can get one with just 1 eyeshadow, 1 lipstick. You can get this one. There was another one above this that came with primers too. But I just thought we tried the eyeshadows and stuff.
No, I love it. And I have to say thank you to Melissa, because she's the one that bought them for me. So I am going to delve into, I think, which one do you have?
I have Secret Garden Rendezvous. I might lose a little bit from each of them though, because there's colors in all of them that I really like.
Ombre.
And I'm going to use the more like, and each one doesn't have a color. It's just the whole palette is Secret Garden Rendezvous. So I'm going to use a little bit of that pinky color.
So the cool thing about this packaging, if you look closely, I'm not sure if you can tell, but the packaging has like lace. It feels like lace. And so I think that's really cool. Whoever created this packaging was really innovative and creative, and I really like it.
Yeah, I have to say the packaging on it is really, really cool looking.
So I'm a finger person. So I'm going to go in with my finger to this color, this one right there. And I'm actually going to put this all over my eyelid because maybe
I actually like this brush. The bristles are really soft on it, but they're like really compact. So if you're trying to like pack in the shadow on that side, on the outside of your eye, because I have deep set eye, so I usually do a little bit darker on the outside. I actually say this is really nice. I do have a little bit of fallout, but not anything real bad.
So disclaimer, I'm really messy when I put on my eyeshadow, so please don't judge me too terrible. So I'm actually not going to use it. I'm going to use the same one, Secret Garden Rendezvous, but I'm going to go in with this light color. I'm one of those people that likes to put an entire light color all over my eye.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You like to build it up?
I do. I'm one of those people.
Fun thing about makeup, there's no rules. You could put it on however you would like.
You know, and that's a good point because you could look like a raccoon and say, I'm meant to do this.
And sometimes it looks worse before it gets better.
And this is true.
Especially when you're doing like a real smoky eye. Like I feel like sometimes in that process of doing a smoky eye, it can look really bad, but then like towards the end, it just kind of all comes together usually.
So I was on, I don't know if you call it a date. This was years ago. Before I met you, I was on a date and I'm like, I'm going to do a smoky eye. I'm going to look really sexy.
Oh, geez.
I got to the date and the guy asked me if I had gotten into a fight.
Why?
Like it, like, you know how you're trying to fix stuff and it just keeps getting worse?
Yeah.
Like I literally had my eyeliner and my eyeshadow all out towards my sideburn. It was terrible. But I thought, you know what, I'll go with it. It's makeup. You can't go wrong. No, he asked me if I had gotten into a fight or if I was sick.
Oh, well, that was so nice of him to point that out for you.
Oh, it could have been worse, I suppose.
I won't name the product, and this is before like liquid lipstick has become what it's become that we know it now. And I'm this is probably back in the 90s, I'm saying, and there was a brand that kind of started bringing out like a liquid lipstick, but I don't think it was called that. And I just remember I wanted the really, really dark red one. And I remember wearing it and it throughout, and it stays on, but it's one of those ones that literally made you feel like your lips were like, I don't know, like weren't attached to your face. And I just had the red ring all around. But do you know, no one said anything. No one said, hey, you want to look at your lips? Something's going on there. I always feel like a good friend is going to tell you when you have lipstick on your teeth. And it should be the same thing when you have a ring around your lips left over from your lipstick.
You would think that, but when I worked in a children's home, you know, I was getting out early that day. And so when I was going to meet with somebody and I got all fancied up, and for 2 hours, I had this streak of red across my teeth. Nobody said anything.
Like, come on, people. It only takes you 2 seconds to say, like this. And then you got a little lipstick on your teeth.
All right, y'all. So share with us your makeup debacles. We want to know what was the worst makeup debacle you ever had. That was like you wish somebody would have said something, or maybe you thought it was the trend.
I remember my mom putting green eyeliner on me for my I don't know, it was for senior pictures or for graduation. And back then I was like, no, green, just but now I love green. But yeah, I remember that. It was a fight.
Speaking of green, I'm going to dip into this green right here. And there's not a lot of fallout. So far, so good. I'm going to try to do something fancy. Don't judge me because it's probably not going to work out well.
I actually really like, I've used Wet n Wild eyeshadows before, but you never know about the formula, you know, if it goes from one, you know, product line to a next. I really find these eyeshadows are really nice. I probably, like for everyday, I probably would stick with like more of the warmer tones and like the reds and the soft pinks. But I really like them, and I didn't get much fallout from it.
No, the pigment seems to be pretty good too.
I'd be interested to see how they worked without me using the P. Louise. Did you use any eyeshadow base?
I did not, so I will report on that, by the way.
I'm just putting a little bit of this color. It's the darker red in the Bed of Roses. I love that name. Reminds me of a Poison song. And then the other one was called House of Thorns. So it's all that rose. Huh?
Are you sure you're not thinking Bon Jovi? Bed of Roses?
No, Every Rose Has a Thorn. That's Poison. Oh. Does Bon Jovi have that song too?
Bon Jovi has Bed of Roses.
Oh, okay. Bed of Roses. I was thinking of Every Rose Has a Thorn.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm just taking a little bit of that dark red.
All right.
The only thing that's kind of missing in this for me, and it's not everybody's cup of tea, is I usually like a little glitter on my eye, but I will forego that today.
So what I am finding, however, is though there may not be a lot of fallout initially, on the side of my eyes right here, there's a lot of eyeshadow coming down. I don't know why, and I don't know what that means.
So I wonder if you would have added like a primer to it, if that would have helped the powder stick to it. I'd be interested. What color was that? The green that you noticed that was happening?
Yep.
Yeah. And that's why a lot of like I've noticed a lot of other makeup artists when they're doing or just people in general when they're doing like a smokier eye, that's why they tend to do their eyes first with the darker color because then they can use makeup white but I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't get behind that.
Was a House of Thorns. Now, I did see one person, and I might look into these actually and get them. I have seen makeup artists put these patches down when you're doing your makeup.
Oh yeah, I've used them before. They're pretty good. They work pretty good.
All right, and I feel kind of bad because it's going right down my eye.
Uh-oh.
I don't really know what that means, but I might have to reapply some of my stuff because
Let's see. You're in the shadow. Oh, I see it. Yeah. And it
so
just might be the darker pigment.
it might be. It might be. It's possible.
I think this Wet n Wild eyeliner is kind of old, so I don't know if I can use it. We'll try it and see.
All right, so this is what I do when I flub up handy dandy concealer.
There we go. I think this eyeliner is a little bit older, so I think I need to get some new eyeliner because it is a little chunky, but I think that's because, like I said, it's old. I think I've had it for a little while. I usually use the KVD, which was formerly known as the Kat Von D brand, but it's not. Kat Von D doesn't own it anymore. But it's by KVD. I usually use the tattoo liner. I absolutely love that liner. I'm open to other liquid eyeliners. I've tried a lot, but I'm open to other suggestions for liquid eyeliners if anybody has any.
I am a huge fan of Milani eyeliner.
The
Actually.
liquid liner?
Well, it's liquid pencil.
Liquid pencil. Oh, that's interesting.
So I am going to do this just because my makeup's not going to make sense today, but that's okay. I'm all right with that.
Makeup doesn't, there's no rules to makeup.
I'm going to put this color on the bottom just because I feel this color. I like this color. This is right here what I'm using. Right there. That's the color I'm using. Actually, I kind of like that. I'm not mad at that. See, I wish I wasn't, but I'm a finger person. I don't know why. I've always used them ever since I was younger.
I used to use Q-tips, but I think I used Q-tips because I worked for a makeup company, and that's all we used at the time during the makeup company. It has since evolved, and I know that makeup company now has expanded into makeup brushes and things like that. But when I first started out, it was Q-tips, cotton balls, and tissues.
Well, it also could be that I'm just really lazy and I don't want to wash my brushes.
Thank you for your honesty.
So if I keep them new, which by the way, a lot of my brushes I have gotten from BoxyCharm.
Me too.
So, which is nice. So I haven't really had to buy any.
It's nice because sometimes they can be quite expensive.
Yeah, I can't. So here's my take on that. I personally, I think it's one thing to spend $25-$30 on a palette, or even 50 for Jeffree Star on a palette. It's another to spend like $25-$30 on a makeup brush.
Mm.
I just can't
Some
get
of them
behind.
are even more than that. I've seen ones for like 50, 60. I'm like, and I imagine it has to be based on like if it's synthetic hair versus like I don't know, not real hair, but
Your makeup is
non-synthetic.
so pretty.
Thank you. This eyeliner's a little chunky because it's old, but there's not
Yeah.
much of them. But that's okay. I wanted to stick with the Wet n Wild theme.
I'm actually going to go ahead and use my Milani. Am I going to use Milani? I don't know. Yes, I am. So this is Milani. This retails for about $8.
Does Ulta sell Milani?
Yes, Ulta sells Milani. Ulta sells, yeah, and you can actually buy it at Ulta for $8.
Which is nice because if you got a coupon, and I think usually the coupon you have to spend $15 and you get like X amount off. But if you're looking to save a little money, I am a big fan of the coupon.
Me too.
I am using the Petite and Pretty Fully Feathered Volumizing Mascara. This was another BoxyCharm one, and this is in, I think, the color black or jet black. I like this one. It kind of bleeds a little bit, but it's not too bad.
That was unforeseen. Okay. See, I have found that the Milani does not bleed that much.
The mascara or the eyeliner?
The eyeliner. But the mascara I'm using today is Alame. I have found that Alame actually works really well as well. And it makes my eyelashes a little fuller. However, I am very interested in trying the Benefit mascara.
Oh, I love it. I tried it. I love it.
Do you?
Yep, I love it. I don't have it anymore. I use it all up, but I love it. But you know what other mascara that I really like that I feel like it's a hidden gem, and I've turned actually quite a few people onto it. Let me see if I can get it. If I have it here. Because I did see it earlier.
See, we're kind of crazy and we're kind of loony and we just kind of get up and do things randomly. We are not that well oiled of a show yet, but we will be.
It's this one. It's Essence. It's the Lash Princess, but they also make one called False Eyelashes. They make like about 6 or 7 different ones, and this is it right here. I love this product. I just heard my mom and my aunt and my sister-in-law onto this, and it's $2.99. It's kind of like along the same lines as like Wet n Wild, but I don't think I've only seen it at Ulta, the brand itself. I don't think you can get it really anywhere else, at least not around where we live.
I love your eyeshadow. You're gonna have to teach us how to do that next one.
Okay, I could do that.
So
I think it's the primer. I'm telling you, I'm swearing by that P. Louise primer because the it just makes the shadow pop.
I like it.
I love it.
I like it. So I'll have to try it. And I also have Pretty Vulgar, which I went over last week, and I like Pretty Vulgar too. So I'm interested now to move to the Rest in Rose and Peace liquid blush.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to use that. That kind of looks a little dark, don't you think? It's I'm usually not a fan of cream blushes.
I am not either, especially because I have to say, let's pull this out.
Oh my gosh, look. It's not.
Huh?
Look, it's really light.
Well, first of all, I'm a fan of this brush. I love this brush. I think it's going to be my new favorite. It is so soft. I love how it looks like a rose.
Oh, that feels really soft.
It's soft. It's so fun. I love the design. It's very whimsical. Oh, I love this. This is my new favorite brush.
This is
Thank you,
really nice.
Megan.
It reminds me of Belle's Rose from Beauty and the Beast.
Okay, so I'm doing this. This is what it looks like on my finger. I'm not.
Very emollient. Putting it nicely. I'm gonna try some. I have a feeling it's gonna make my cheeks really red, which I usually like more of like a peachy or like a nude color to help offset the red in my skin tone.
All right, y'all. Here we go. We're gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go. Right? We're just gonna go.
Oh, it's making my foundation beat up a little bit.
Oh,
I'm actually glad that I didn't use powder after I did my foundation because I think it would have mixed with the powder and created a huge mess. And when you use this, a little goes a long way.
all right. Uh,
It goes really pinky on me. You know, I don't know if I'm a fan of this, to be honest. I mean, I like the idea, I like the concept behind it. I love the eyeshadows. I do like those. And I love the brushes.
oh boy.
You only need a little bit. Did it make your foundation peel up? Beat up? Yeah.
It's kind of like it looks like it's breaking.
Yeah, like separating almost.
Yep.
Yeah, that's sometimes why I don't like the cream products because it can do that. I've used ColourPop those cream blush and those it's a little bit thicker in consistency, so I feel like those don't ever really do that, but this is very emollient.
And it feels really heavy. I don't like how it feels on my skin at all. At all, people. I really don't. I don't like this at all. I don't like how it feels on my skin. It doesn't feel natural. Like Lissa said, I really like the eyeshadows, but I think this was a deal breaker for me.
Yeah,
So I'm
and
gonna
what's
go.
nice about the Rebel Rose line is that you can buy the products individually. So if you don't want to try that and you want to try the eyeshadows, I imagine it's more cost savings to do the sets, but I know that they did sell the products individually.
And it's not very pigmented for the outcome.
Oh, we're on the favorite part is the lipstick. My favorite part.
Okay. So I'm gonna choose this
Which one are you gonna do? Which color?
I'm going to do
There's
Deviant
Deviant
Damsel.
Damsel. I knew. How did I know you were gonna pick that one? All right, so you're doing that one. So I'm going to do. I think I might do like an ombre lip look. So I think I'm gonna use Kiss of Death and Petal Poison. The other color is called Bud Romance. And these are kind of like one's like sort of like a brownie red color and the other one's definitely like more mauve pink. And then the one that Tiffany is using is purple, and then the other one is kind of like a smoked out purpley gray color. I actually really like that color, so we'll see how it goes. I feel like I should do like a lip moisturizer.
So this is purple, yo. This is purple, and so far I like it.
Oh, I was gonna say, is this the liquid? And this is the Mega Last Liquid Catsuit, and I've actually used the Mega Last Liquid Catsuit lipsticks before. I like them. But I feel like I'm getting this all over. Sorry if you hear any noise in the background. It's my fan. It's I'm upstairs and it's kind of warm up here.
I like it.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it. It's drying, which is good. Um, because again, I don't like to reapply stuff at all. Especially lipsticks. I like to just put it on and go about my day and call it a day and just let it be.
So
So far,
typically I would not probably do an ombre look just because when I'm working in my day job, I'm not going to sit there and do an ombre look. I don't have the time. I probably am not going to do a liquid lipstick. I usually do a gloss. But for the sake of our video and trying the product, I figured I would do an ombre look. I have to say, this liquid cat suit, liquid lipstick in the Petal Poison, it's a little bit thinner in consistency, and I don't know if it's the way it's made because of the color or the product make it.
now what I'm going to do for the sake of our show is, I'm sorry, I get fidgety. Later on, I will try on the other colors, but I really like this color, and it's staying. And you can see my lips. You can see my lips. I have lips, people. And you know what? I like the cat suit. I do. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm not going to lie. Overall, my opinion, yes, I'm brushing my hair on camera. Overall, my opinion is I like this. I like the eyeshadows. I am a little disappointed because it started to bleed down here with the dark color. But that also could just be me. That could also be me. But I don't think so.
Oh, that lipstick. Ooh, that is dark. Okay. I do like it though. That's the purple. See, now it's weird because on camera, like on my end, it's showing up more like green, blue than the purple.
Well, like I said, the camera problems will be rectified next show. So I apologize for that. Right now, we just wanted to come to you and engage with you and show you some love and go over Rebel Rose because we were excited to dive into it. And you got to start somewhere, right? If you don't start at all, there's no platform. So we had to start somewhere. I love the brushes. I love these brushes. I'm super disappointed about the liquid blush. Super disappointed. I was actually really excited about the color because I was excited to see how that was going to come about. But I'm super disappointed.
I don't think I'm quite as disappointed as you are in the blush. I mean, it was just not my cup of tea. And I just think because I'm not a cream blush person, but I didn't like the way it beaded up on my foundation. But
yeah, I'm not
I like the concept though behind it, how it was the darker color, and then when you used it, it would go into the lighter color, almost like to kind of mix with your skin tone. That concept I think is really cool, but I didn't like the feel of it. It was too, and I don't know, maybe because I'm oily in that area.
Well, to me, it still feels kind of heavy. Like it doesn't feel natural. Like with my powdered blushes that I really love, you could kind of put that on and just go about your day.
Yeah.
And it feels natural. It doesn't feel like anything, but it feels like now it feels tacky. It feels like I've got tacky stuff on my face, and I'm not a fan.
I'm interested. It's interesting because usually the liquid catsuit, liquid lipstick, usually is a little bit more drying, and I feel like this has a little bit of moisture to it.
It does, but okay, I just kissed my hand. There's nothing there. Kissed it again. Nothing there. So it's great. I'm interested to see what it's going to be like when we eat and drink. I don't mean Jeffree Star is not a sponsor of the show, and I don't mean to sound biased, but I often go off a product I really like to compare it to, and his lip velour has evolved so well that it stays in a. So I'm waiting to see how this goes as a drugstore makeup and to see how well it's going to stay through eating and drinking tonight with dinner.
So the two darker colors, just for everybody's information, these are a matte product, and then in the liquid lipstick, and then the two lighter colors, those are Mega Shine. So that might be why it feels a little bit more not as drying on my lips because I use some of the Mega Shine. I just noticed that.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got good pigment. The Mega Shine has good pigment too.
It does. It has really nice pigment.
Actually, I'll do this for the other ones too. Hold on. Because even though we're not wearing them, oh, that's really pretty, guys. That would be a good work one. That would be a
Is that
super
the
good-
darker brown one? That's what I have on with the lighter one.
It's almost, this one's almost reminiscent of like a, well, of a product that we favor. Oh, that's really pretty too. Those are really pretty. Why is it doing that? That drops me.
I
Those
really,
are really pretty too.
is that the like the smokier, lighter purple? I really like that
Oh,
color,
that was the brown, the one you're wearing.
brown one.
So, well, that is Rebel Rose, y'all. And this is
Rebel
Tiffany
Rose.
Rebel Rose. And so we'll be reviewing more products next show. We're going to look for us to have guests because we're going to have guests too. This is Pride Month, so we're hoping to get.
We never told them how we met, so maybe we'll have to wait and do that in the next video.
Well, I'll tell you what also. Put questions in the comments, okay? Put some questions in the comments, and we'll, that is pretty funny. A lot together, and so this is that we've had to do this together, so I'm excited that we can. There's a lot to her life. There's a lot to my life. We work in.
Oh, you're cutting out. Uh-oh. So she looks like her video on her end must have stopped working. So I'll just wrap it up and say, thank you for joining us. Please, like what Tiffany Beth said, like our channel, give us the thumbs up.